friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time I post a new video. If you're interested in a private reading with me, please book online on my website at www.goldentruthtarot.com. Okay, my friends, let's get started. Today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, predictions for the month of September for all you Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what do I see for you in the first week of September? Wow, beautiful way to start the month. We have the Ten of Cups. I do see a lot of happiness and harmony when it comes to your family life, when it comes to your partnership with your children. I see you being happy. I see you feeling secure. Everybody is respecting each other, especially in the family unit is very strong. You're all very focused on each other, very loving, very caring. Everybody supports each other, and you all work as a team. You all work together to achieve your goals and dreams. And yeah, I see a lot of harmony. I see you have been blessed, Pisces, with people that do really care about you, people that are there for you to support you and guide you, and you feel very secure. You feel in harmony with your family members, with the people that you live with, even if they're not necessarily, even if they're roommates or even if they're just friends, you still feel like you have a good solid foundation of people that really care, genuinely care about you, and you genuinely care about them. And it's the energy of they have your back and you have their back, and it's very harmonious. Okay, yeah, and it's also an indication of children. For those of you who are planning of getting pregnant and having children, this is a good time. Yeah, both weeks, the first week and the second week of September. So yeah, a great union, especially for those who are married and are in long-term relationships. I see you being very harmonious with each other, and feeling very, very fulfilled when it comes to your heart and your security in your household, which is always really, really good. And wow, okay, how many times does this happen when we have both the Empress and the Emperor in a reading? This is really unique occasion. So with the Empress in the second week of September, I see you really living your life, focusing on your life, on being in touch with nature, doing things that you really enjoy, that you really care about. Some of you might be thinking about, might be focusing on, just maybe going out with friends, or if you have a specific hobby or something that you really love, makes you happy, you're focusing on that, you're working, you're doing that. You're also focusing on your appearance, on the way you look, on your image, on your body. You're trying to make sure that you're eating as healthy as you can. And some of you might be even taking some time for yourself, starting the second week of September, to kind of exercise and be in nature and really, take some time for your own self and focus on really like what more makes you happy and what makes you fulfilled. This is a great indication also of fertility, and not just fertility in the sense of children, but also creating new ideas, creating something new. So from the things that you really love and you really care about, now you are planning on creating something out of those things that you love, to manifest it into reality, to bring it to your existence and make sure that you're actually living those dreams and you're actually doing things that you really care about. Okay, so this is going to be a great time especially for those of you who do meditate, Pisces, because you do have a very vivid imagination, to kind of use that imagination to, you know, an idea that you're gonna have during this time, something that is gonna, like, it's like a light bulb that is gonna switch, and then you're gonna know, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how I'm going to view things, or this is what I'm gonna do, this is what's gonna be my next step. So you being like that enlightenment, that new spark, the birth of something new. That's the image that I get with Empress. And this is you really being strong and powerful. This is for both Pisces, male and female, because we have both the Emperor and the Empress. And for some of you that are in a relationship, I mean, this is a match made in heaven, because you're both very, very strong, powerful individuals that really work hard and really make sure that you go for your dreams, and you really have like a solid foundation in the things that you want for yourself, or in the way that you look at life, or you look at things. So you're very focused, you're very determined, you're very passionate, and you kind of instinctively know what's right and what you should do. So yeah, the energy is very, very strong. Or some of you might also get help from a very strong female or a very strong male that is going to be there to help and support you, a mother figure, a father figure, that they're going to support you in whatever endeavors that you might start, or if you're starting a business venture or anything of that sort, you will get a lot of help from these people. The third week, the energy shifts to the male version. So we talked about the Empress. Now we're dealing with the Emperor. The Emperor has all to do with structure, with that very strong, dominating male energy. Okay, that he's a ruler. He's the person that sometimes it can be the government or government institutions, and you will get, as I said, you will get help from these people, from different very successful or people in power that can really help you achieve those goals and those dreams that you have set for yourself. But you also have to make sure that you are also practical. Okay, so the difference between the Empress and the Emperor is that the Empress is that first energy, that first idea, that first moment then you come up with something and you're working towards what you want, towards your dream and your goal. But the Emperor, it's more practical. Okay, is that energy of like talking to the right people, making the right decisions, start making sure that this idea connects with is it practical to do in real life? What actual steps you need to take to make this happen? Okay, and that same energy continues in the last week of September, Pisces, with the Seven of Cups. Now it's time for you, enough dreaming, okay? Enough daydreaming, enough fantasies, imagination, all in your head. No, now is the time for you to take this seriously. It's time for you to actually take action and do something about it. Okay? So with the Seven of Cups, I also get the energy of you kind of being a bit scared, not knowing if things are going to work, or, you're going to maybe feel a bit overwhelmed, like you have too many options. What options should you choose? Are you going to make the right decisions? Every time you start something new, there's always that fear that something's going to go wrong, or it's always a question, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decision? Is this really right for me? But trust me, it is time now for you to just go for it, okay? It's time for you to start taking real concrete actions to make this dream, this spark, this new idea come to life. Okay, not just talk about it and plan, and you've done that in the past. Now you are going to have support from your family. You're going to have support from your loved one. You're going to have support from people in power, people that can really help you, that can really assist you, that can really take this thing from the ground and make it flourish. You have those people in your life. Okay, so the only thing you need to do at this point is actually do it. It's basically just do it. Just go for it. Take the steps that you need to take to be practical. Talk to who you need to talk to. See what licenses, what license you need to apply for. What paperwork you need to apply for when it comes to business licenses, or whatever you need to do to get yourself started and get this idea from the ground up. The support is there, the help is there, especially your parents. For those of you who are young, you will get a lot of help from your parents. For those of you who have friends in powerful positions or in positions of authority, they can really help you. You will get that support from them as well. But the energy is also to do things the right way, okay? Not just dream about it and have your head kind of in the clouds. Also be very practical in the things that you want to achieve and how you want to achieve them, okay? I also would draw another card for you from another deck, and the message was a pathway. Okay, so this tells me that you are in the right track. You're in the right pathway that is going to lead you to make this dream and this goal a reality. But it's gonna last. It's gonna take some time. It's not something that is going to happen overnight. It's not something that is going to happen right away. It's not going to happen in September. That's for sure. This is going to start in September, and it might last up to 2 years from September. Okay, but you're starting the journey. You are in the right direction. You're headed towards the light. This idea that you have is really, really great. It's really going to help you a lot. Just keep yourself very, very focused and very patient, and keep yourself motivated. Okay, because you guys are very hardworking, but sometimes with Pisces, if you start something that you have to kind of force yourself to be motivated, okay? Because if you don't feel motivated, or if you feel like you're not succeeding, you can very easily fall off track and kind of procrastinate or not do things in the right time frame. So you might start something with a lot of desire and a lot of energy at first, but if it's something that is going to last a long time, then you need that strength, that willpower to keep going. Even when it's looking like nothing is happening, you still have to keep going. You still have to put in that extra work. Okay, it's going to be very, very beneficial. It's going to be something that is possibly going to change your life, but you do need to arm yourself with patience and a lot of knowledge. With the Emperor, I also see that a lot of knowledge and being very practical and doing things by the book, because you are going to realize that it's a difference between dreaming about something and like wanting to do something, and how realistic that is when it comes to like really implementing it into real life and making it a reality. That's a whole different situation when it comes to doing something for real. Like now it's reality. Now you have to go through the steps, and some of the steps are not as might be a bit boring, if especially if it comes to paperwork and taxes and all that. So you have to make sure you do things on time, and you keep yourself motivated, and you keep looking at the end result, not the journey. The journey is going to have some ups and downs. Not everything is going to be super exciting, but that's part of the journey. Okay, don't forget, there's the light. You're walking towards that light to live the life that you want for yourself. Okay. From the Oracle of Healing, beautiful message for you, a very strong message, is meditation. Okay, meditation. And if you can see, the number is 3, and the number of the Empress is also 3. As I said, spending time in nature, meditating, spending some time for yourself, taking care of yourself, of your mental health, of your heart, your soul, your feelings, your spirituality, taking care of all of that. And through meditation, that's how you're going to come up with this idea, with this spark, through meditation, through just taking that time in nature and kind of letting your emotions and your mind kind of just, without trying to confine your ideas, just kind of letting them free, letting them run. That's going to give you that spark that you need. And there's different ways to meditate. Some people just sit down and listen to music and are comfortable and use crystals, and some other people just walk. You can walk outside in nature. You can either choose to just listen to plain nature and listen to the birds and the wind, and just actually try to be as much present as you can in the moment being outside. Or you can even listen to music while you're outside, of course, if you're in a safe area that you can walk and be safe, and there's a lot of nature around you, trees, trying to breathe in that oxygen, and that's also something that is going to help you a lot, relax you, and meditate and let those ideas come freely to you. I personally prefer being outside than being inside. I feel like it's easier for me to concentrate if I'm just walking and I'm outside and I'm just I prefer that. I prefer like feeling the wind and the sun on my on my face and the birds, and I love that part. I like that. I prefer that instead of just being at home, just sitting down with just listening to music. And so I do that when I have to prepare myself for readings and stuff like that. But if I had to choose, I would rather be outside. That I feel like that helps me much better, especially if I'm meditation and also like coming up with creative ideas. I feel like that's when I get that spark, and that's how, for myself, that's how I got the spark for Golden Truth Tarot as well, during this walks and meditation. And just I would do that every day. Like I would just go for walks, and it will just relax me tremendously, and I prefer that than just regular exercise in a gym, a lot of people around. I rather be by myself and be around nature than actually like be around a lot of people, and people are sweaty and there's music and all that. I don't know how many of you guys can relate to that. I don't even know if the gyms are open now. I don't really know if that's even an option at this point, but I recommend it. And any way you can meditate, any way you can take some time for yourself and just kind of focus on your own thoughts, because we're constantly getting information from different sources, and sometimes we can't even listen to our own voice or focus on really like thinking, just focus to kind of think, is this my own thought, or did I get this thought from somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this something that I'm really thinking and feeling, or I'm thinking and feeling this way because I saw something somewhere? If that makes sense to you. From the spirit animal, from the oracle of the spirit animal, your animal for this month is the snow leopard. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful animal. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Okay, so basically the same thing. It's like it's very powerful, and I love when I get the same message basically from 3 different decks. That's how strong the message is for you guys for this month. I love that when that happens. So it's the same message to take some time from your life, as much as you love spending time with your family, as much as you love them, as much as they make you happy, and they're the apple of your eye, and you really care and love them. Take some time for yourself, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, as much time as you can to just kind of, try to just focus on yourself and your own thoughts without that pressure from the outside, and just making sure that you're okay and you're just kind of in a more zen mode. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful message, all connected together. And from the Oracle of Love, the message is, I love you. I love you. These are powerful words. Powerful words. Okay, so yeah, they're really powerful words to say to yourself. First, make sure that you have that love for yourself. That self-love is very important, and you also tell the people that you really love and care for, let them know. Sometimes it's, you can do things for them, and you can always be around them, and that's beautiful. That keep that up. That's absolutely amazing. I do prefer myself. I prefer actions instead of words, because you can say a lot of words, but if people don't back them up with real actions and make sure that they let people know that they really care for them, that show that they really care, it doesn't really matter what they're saying. But sometimes you have to have a good balance of both things. Sometimes you have to verbalize it and say, hey, I do love you, I do care for you, I'm here for you. So actually saying it, and then of course acting upon it. That's very important too. And make sure you also tell yourself that you love yourself. Okay. That you forgive yourself if there is anything from the past that you're carrying around with you. Because if you can see, the harp has her hands in her chest near her heart, so she's, try to come from a genuine place for yourself first. If there is anything, any pain, anything that you're carrying with you, forgive yourself, and then make sure that you also let the people that you love know that you forgive them, and you love them, and you're there for them. Okay. And the last message is from the Oracle of Money and the Law of Attraction. And the message is, I can deliberately choose to feel better now. Wow. Okay, let's see what it says more. Not only does the thought you are choosing right now attracts the next thought and the next, and so on, it also provides the basis of your alignment with your inner being. As you consistently and deliberately think and speak more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will find yourself more often in alignment with the pure, positive essence of your own source. And under those conditions, your life will be extremely pleasing to you. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a really it's our power, our choice to focus on the positive. Make sure that we're shifting our attention to positive aspects than to the negative, that we're focusing our attention to what's good for us. And that thought is going to bring another positive thought, and before you know it, you're living this very harmonious life, and this very peaceful life, because that's what's really important, to be in peace, in harmony, and happy. That's why we do all the things we do. That's why we work hard. That's why we want to have people around us to love and care us. So at the end of the day, we're happy, we're in harmony, we're in peace. That's what's really, really important. Okay, so it's up to you to focus that energy, focus your thoughts, and directing your thoughts into to choose what feels better for you, what feels good, to make the right decisions. Okay, my friends, this is all the messages that I have for you, Pisces. If you like this reading, please share it with your friends, with your other Pisces friends, so they can enjoy these messages as well. It was a pleasure, and I see you on my next video. Bye-bye.